time, so we are going to see the former president. Look, when you heard me speaking the last time, my speech was about, reinforcing the former president to get involved. And now that the former president have getting involved, everything is going to be solved.
Your colleague broke the news when he said Honorable Father will join you in
Bossman, no doubt. We are on our way to former president. So we have been instructed to move to the former president's place, and we are on our way there.
Next meeting or next session, the deputy speaker,
confirmation statement here at the Capitol building.
the deputy speaker, Thomas Fala. Sir. Where are you sitting and watch the live broadcast? We are again today on the grounds of the Capitol to bring you all the dramatic scenes that will happen. Okay, I'm here with my comrades from Hope TV. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so very much for the invite.
Yeah, your name?
So I'm Frederick Dexter Wilson, senior reporter, Hope TV Liberia.
Okay, you are welcome. Okay, so according to this whole saga that is ongoing on the grounds of the Capitol, what is your expectation on this whole saga?
Well, thank you, and let me say thanks to my followers, those of you who have always followed us the moment we turn on, especially from the Capitol building. So thank you, DTV. And when you asking me for my expectation, basically what I think, at the end of the day, after all of the dramatizations here at the Capitol building, the legitimate speaker, who happens to be the speaker of the 55th National Legislature, 2020 Fonati Kofa, will definitely emerge as victorious, judging from today's happening here at the Capitol building, especially where all of the expectations for today changed. That is, on Tuesday of last week, when Thursday, when Richard Nangwekun was being elected by the majority bloc as the speaker, and being elected by the speaker of the majority bloc. There are two major things that we heard from them, from Samuel Koga, who is the chairman, and from James Kohler, who is the chair on rules of the administration for the majority bloc. One is today about this hour, the speaker's car will not be parked at his official parking lot. And currently, those of you who are viewing through the video, you see the REP one. It belongs to Jonathan Fonati Kofa. And secondly, the majority bloc said they're going to use the main chamber today. Unfortunately, they are not here in the main chamber, they are in the junk chambers. So judging from these two things, one can safely say that end of the day, Jonathan Fonati Kofa will emerge and the law will be on Kofa's side. And I think that answers the question.
So, okay, thank you. A lot of this actually contradicts the man. Today happened to be a 12-day sitting for the majority bloc. But today, we see in the absence of the deputy speaker. Can you clarify what the speaker makes meeting today?
Thank you. And for those of you who are following again, we'd like to say, want to say thanks to DTV Online. So there is a joint conversation here with DTV, Hope TV, and our other comment will join shortly. I think it's very important. So the issue about why Thomas P. Fala, the deputy speaker of the House, why he's not here currently, there are a lot of things behind it, but from what we've understood, what we've gathered, he said he's unwell, and that's the reason why he's not here. Thomas P. Fala is not well, and it surprises everyone not to see Thomas P. Fala at this hour. You know, it's just some kind of way, but he said he's not well. That's the he gave. He's not well. And others are beginning to raise eyebrows. But why will Thomas P. Fowler not be around? They're speculating, but for us, we cannot speculate. Thomas P. Fowler is now with the majority bloc today. He said he's not well, so that's the reason.
So a lot of things was circulating around the media landscape that this screen number one representative is in a Naman hopefully join the majority bloc, and today they coming up with a thing called resolution that the main reason why he visited the majority bloc to get a warning that they all need to go in a reform procedure. Can you clarify some TikTok composition?
Yeah, again, you know, it's politics. This is a hardcore politics, and that's why most time people have referenced the cases involving Alex Taylor and Edwin Melvin Snow. But sometimes I think the narratives have to be changed. So the issue about Honorable Zina A. number of Barbolo County District 1, the issue of he some time ago joining the majority bloc, basically from us we analyzed and believed that he actually did that. He only did that because he wanted the guys to actually leave from the joint chambers and make their way into the main chamber to give the speaker due process and to increase their number at least to add up to the 49 constitutionally that they need in order to go to the main chamber and give the speaker due process. So fundamentally we thought that was the reason, and he himself clarified earlier today through some online platforms. I think through DTV, I think DTV was there as well. Yeah, Zina Norman had a press conference earlier at his official office at the Capitol building, rescinding himself from the majority bloc, giving reason why he joined, basically increase that number, go back to the main chamber, give an article due process. So as it stands, he's no more part of the majority bloc.
Okay. You be an experienced journalist from part of Liberia. How do you see the whole saga? Do you believe that Fonadi Kofa is wrongly by the law or going by the law, or the majority bloc is proceeding by the law?
That's a very important question to me and for our audience who's following us closely. It's very important. So when you ask me, I think from my own analysis as a journalist who analyzes very well before sharing with the public, I think Jonathan Fonadikova is legally proceeding. That's the right thing to do, to proceed legally. And there's a man whom I know for a very long period of time. He's a legal man distracted by the knocks, by whatever tension from his nation or whosoever people that want to run against him. He always follows the law because he's a lawyer, he's a counselor. And one thing I understand, Jonathan Fonadikova, he's on a legal team of Aliko Dankoti. Yeah, there's a new information that I'm giving for those of you who do not know. I'm aware that Jonathan Fonadikova is on Aliko Dankoti's legal team. And those of you who do not know Aliko Dankoti, he's the richest man in Africa and one of the richest black men in the world. So to have people like Kofa on the legal team of Aliko Dankoti, it means that he's not just an ordinary man. So that's why we have always said people should not just look at what has happened in the past using the Ellis Talos scenario, the Edison Snow scenario. Things will definitely change on this earth as long as we are here. Not because yesterday something happened, so it means that it will continue to happen today. There will be a change of narrative. And I think this is good for all of us. We are all Liberians and those who are viewing. So in a case where Fonadikova stands firm on this, definitely the odds are against the majority bloc. The odds are against the majority bloc, and that's why everybody is supporting Fonadikova today. All over, even people from America, United Arab Emirates. I think we got one of them watching us here.
Okay, so we contradict the man where people are referring to Richard Kun, the speaker. But here we see Richard Kun car parked with us lesson plate where Fonadi Kofa car parked with a world REP1 So folks, if you just join, or let me say, don't you go the way This is Honorable Richard Lamont.
For the first time presiding over section on the joint chamber. What do you make of the speaker presiding, and what is the take of the rate of issues?
Do you agree now that he's the speaker?
As per your...
No, do you agree? You asked that the speaker presided. So the first
You elected him as a speaker. So
the first
I refer to him as a
clarification that he's the speaker. He's presided. We have done a Liberian people's business, conducted session under a legal atmosphere, and we are proceeding back to our various businesses.
Is there any information regarding the deputy speaker why he's not presently in
No, the deputy speaker is an authority. He has other engagement that couldn't permit to be in time. But again, we were 42 in session. The only absentee that was there in session today were Robert Rumbe and the deputy speaker. But all other members were in. So the fake propaganda on Facebook that it was 37. If you feel we are 37, go and conduct business with other
the
numbers.
information that the deputy speaker may be going back to
He can't go back. The majority has mandated and we have elected a speaker. We have instituted leadership. He cannot go to the former speaker.
Was there a letter of excuse? Was there an excuse for the speaker?
last week, Zinab Miller of Nigeria said you all should give the speaker a due process.
It was why he said the speaker was given due process. There was notice serving. He failure to adhere to those notice. He suffered waiver and latches. He has gone to the Supreme Court. Let me just say this for the record. I want to reference the Supreme Court.
So the majority bloc are leaving. They are leaving. This is the speaker that was elected by the majority bloc, Richard Cohn. A vehicle is here. This is Richard Cohn. They just ended their meeting. So today is the first day for Richard Cohn to preside over his colleague. So our greater question here is why Thomas Farah was not in meeting today. So folks, thank you for following this other dramatic scene today.
The planner determines where. Hey, listen. I'm informing you. You don't know. I know. That's why you have to understand from me. That's why I'm telling you. You listen to what I'm about to say. You carry fake information around. We have 5 teamers. 2 is somebody the Senate, 2 is somebody else. Planner determine where to have session, not the speaker or anybody. Planner decided to use the Supreme Teamer. Now when I realize when you got to know, because I'm educating you now. What? Which team are you consider to be the mean team? I'm a member of the legislature. I decide which team. Now you as a journalist, who are you to determine which team I enter into? No, I don't know angry. I'm in a mood. I'm in better mood.
What do you consider?
I mean, where? You see me where? Well, I already answered that question. You came late to church. Don't respond. What's the report? It's a political matter. It's a political matter. Yeah, because we were called then.
When you say it's political, why?
That's why when we were working with our lawyer will fire and tell them that it's a political matter. It's like kidney time. Why are you working with a lawyer?
It's not a political issue. Don't do it. It's just a political.
We have our lawyer.
You generally you're feeling who? Normal game we play. Let's play that for her. Let's play that for her. Normal game.
So first, thank you for following. Thank you for following. Yeah, on the John Chairman, on the grounds of the capital, where Bridget Kuhn, as said, Speaker of the 55th legislature, while the embattled speaker, different profile, carrying the lesson plate, the arrow, one definitely shows.
We are making our way to them to see what's happening. It's as well. Wapolu County District 1 lawmaker who just distanced himself for the majority block in his press conference earlier. So they are all here.
So district number 1 just withdraw his support from the majority block.
Sharing excitement here.
District number 10 lawmakers, Yakewa Koluba, alongside with District number 1 lawmakers in Wanama, emerged themselves here to await the Speaker of the 55th legislature, or what we call then the battle speaker. District number 9 lawmaker Frank Safoko Jr. emerged Frank Safoko Jr.
Oh yes,
What is going on?
they got worried green officers, they are sweat salted.
Representative Foko, what's the
What's the segment here? What's the segment about? What's the segment about?
But it's not contradicting. It's not contradicting.
They're not happy. The physical sculpture is not even work for them today. That's finished. Right now, as I speak to you, we are on our way to 4%. We are house. Going to sit with him to discuss the country's matter. The law is the law. And the law will always remain the law.
So the law is the law. The law is always remains the law. That actually confirmed.
The law is the law.
The law is the law, and the law will remain the law. Definitely, that can
So Thomas Father will be joining us next week. So Thomas Father will join us next week, along with all the CDC lawmakers that went to the guys.
What is the reliance? What is the reliance?
The reliance is the law.
Were they missionary? Were they missionary?
So that's politics. That's politics.
Can we take your word to the bank?
Take my word not to the bank. Take my word under the sea. I'll take it to the bank. Take my word.
Send your code as a spy to them.
This to the bank book and check it back. Honorable Thomas Falla and all the CDC lawmakers will join on next week.
Who are those?
President George Weah is in Liberia, and you will understand the importance of George Weah in Liberia. So, gentlemen, right, thank you. I'm going to see George Weah now. He just invited me. Honorable, right?
Yeah.
You listen to the Honorable, right? The former president is in town, so we are going to see the former president. Look, when you heard me speaking the last time, my speech was about reinforcing the former president to get involved. And now that the former president is getting involved, everything is going to be solved.
Your colleague broke the news when he said Honorable Father will join you in
Bossman, no doubt. We are on our way to former president's house. We have been instructed to move to the former president's place, and we are on our way there.
Next meeting or next session, the deputy speaker,
Confirmation statement here at the Capitol building.
the deputy speaker, Thomas Fala. Sir.
So, given the situation with the court process and everything, if it's you know, everything that you've done so far with respect to even going as far as electing a new speaker, you should go back under the council.
They can never. Not the court that I know.
Now, there are concerns regarding the absence of the deputy speaker session.
No, everybody has the right to be excused from section. I'm sorry I missed it.
Was it for security reasons?
I can speak, the best man can speak to why their absence is anything on the excuse. Listen to the reading of the excuse today. So only the deputy can tell you why he's absent. What happened is he's not a good help today. You know what I'm saying? Let me say this, it will be a myth to think that an individual can undo what have been done. It will be a myth. Let me say this to you. I hear people say people were riding to the moon has come. What were people doing the moon has come when the situation was at a stage that never been settled? A decision taking, a final last. Your candidates are doing it. To save face?
Are you still maintaining this position?
TV Online is here in conversation with TV Colin from the majority blog.
What if he doesn't vacate by Thursday?
It's not me. It is plenary decision. Plenary will look into his action and they will decide not me. It's not about you, it's about plenary. We have said times about number in legislative politics or legislative proceeding. Plenary is the highest decision making body. You know what I'm saying? You were in plenary many days, I was throwing out. When our ideas will not be perfect, will not be same true because the gavel detected. The gavel ensured that our idea would not be placed on the agenda. You were there. What did I do? Did I bring Liberia? I plenary decision. It's a decision of gavel. So you go off the hands, what can you do? So what were you doing yesterday? You couldn't arrest the situation. You think decision be made and come to they say, wow, who you are? Are you above the law? You say we stand by the law. And I say we stand by the law. The court will rule. And the court will rule one next. Out of shame, you just have to leave. I tell you, small shame better than bitches.
Wow. Thanks for talking to us.
You're welcome. But we are showing that the legislature remains a legislature. And when the court done, there will be decision made. And we don't know what the decision will be. But plenary will take a decision. People must come to work. And this is not something that's in dispute. You as a media personnel, I expect you to inform the Liberian people by now. Article 40. No house shall adjourn more than 5 days of another house. Without us, there is no legislature. Former Speaker Kofa and his guys have adjourned more than 20 times. No problem. More than 20 times. So the Senate is sitting because of us. You saw on the agenda today. Excuse me, you saw on the agenda. Look on the agenda. So tell the Senate recognize the Senate said, and I amending the maritime law, and you know what I'm saying? The Senate passed on an act and send it to all for concurrence. Why they could not send it to former Speaker Kofa? But this was sent to Rachel Coons Gabo as Speaker of the 55th House of Representatives.
So you think the Senate recognized, the Senate has gotten to the point now to recognize the majority and it's working with
I advise you that they send you a communication for concurrence. What do you want here now? You want to be Thomas? Jesus died on the cross of Calvary, he resurrected, he appeared. He said, Master, are you the one? If you are truly the one, I want to see the mark of the nail in your palm. Why you want to be a doubting Thomas? Does it not speak in volume? The submission of the national budget, does it not speak in volume? My man, smushing better than this.
Well, thanks a lot for talking to us.
I don't want to take you. I still want to discuss. Why is he one? You want a Spoon Network. Who is a CEO? Huh?
We have our CEO.
101, who is the CEO 101?
You know, CEO state.
I don't know. Are we answer me? So if the panelists leave on the CEO 101, the platform, he's no longer appearing on the platform. He has probably been dislodged on the platform. Or probably the guys on the platform has taken him out of the platform. Will he still sit in one leg corner who doesn't appear anymore on the platform and still claim himself to be CEO? Eh? You have the gavel. The gavel was in your hand. Detecting, doing wrong, abusing the constitution of this land. Article 90A and B has been abused. You're watching it as journalists, you're not talking about it. We have submission in our possession that the law firm of Councillor Kofa is providing legal retainership for LPRC, Maritime, the leg of LTA. We have the document to our possession. These are submissions. Wow. These are submissions we have in our possession. Look at, no, we don't come talk for tautology. You see here? International Law Group. Look at Legal Service Retainer Agreement. It's entered between they and what? The Liberia Petroleum Refining Company. Look at the signature here.
About the speaker.
Look at Councillor at Law and Liberia Petroleum Refining Company. He said he's not doing business in the name of a law firm. He had disassociated himself with a law firm since he was elected as deputy speaker, right? And then what he said? Let me prove him wrong. Look, gentlemen, wait. There are peer agents around, we're not deterred. We have a test key. There are issues that this is an issue on the brink. The same speaker that said, since we were elected as deputy speaker, he had relinquished his interest in the law firm, right? But it is when was the speaker elected as deputy speaker? 2021? Yeah. When Senator Moy ascended to the Senate position, right? So by 2022, the former speaker, by then deputy speaker, he was already deputy speaker in 2022. The law firm that he relinquished his interest in, this is a voucher, read this voucher. International Law Group of Companies, check disbursement voucher 7052. Check number 0004-936, date February 22, 2022. Account code 5-002. Account code 1001. 10,000 United States. Description. Payment represent LTA's contribution towards the burial of Councillor Geneton Fanatic Kofa's mother burial as per the attached duties. Are you not seeing this voucher here? Are you not seeing this voucher here? The man was deputy speaker 2021. He said he had no interest in the law firm. But why would LTA give a contribution of their mother burial in the law firm name? That he said, you know, I had no dealing with them. LTA could not write that check in his individual name. LTA could not write that check in the office of deputy speaker name. Are you killing me? Or have we lost our critical reason on the basis of being a blind loyalist? Or because we are a beneficiary of the writing system? The biggest offense that one will commit is to breach the Constitution. The man who is standing by the law, I'm giving evidence. I got it. Conflict of interest. Conflict of interest, getting evidence, which is against Article 90A and B. And he lied on an oath. We take oath to protect the Constitution and defend it. What evidence else you want again, comrade?
Well, thanks for talking to.
And I think I want to know something. Let's discuss the issue. Let's discuss it. This is another return agreement. No, I want to give you more evidence. This is another return agreement. Look here. They lease down at Front Norris, second floor, 12 Broad Street. Legal service return agreement between LPRC and
You are highly welcome, and the interview will be very brief, just to respond to one or two issues that you may raise relative to what is happening at the Capitol building in terms of the removal of the speaker. So you are highly welcome. Honorable.
Thank you so much, sir, for talking to us. We did see you going today in the joint chambers where you were the last time. We saw you going into the main chambers when you visited the office of the speaker. Why?
Thank you. Let me say thanks to the loving, peaceful citizens of Liberia. We believe in the law. The law should be the law. A few days ago, a few weeks ago, I went to the main chamber, the joint chamber, and I went to join my colleagues and said, hey, colleagues, we need to give the speaker a due process. We can't hold the Liberian people hostage. We can't hold the Liberian people hostage. We went to the joint chamber to join our colleagues, to make them 45, to come to the main chamber and get the speaker a due process. To my utmost surprise, a few days ago, some of my colleagues did the wrong thing. And I want to say to the public, we listen to the court. We listen to the ruling of the court. Once the court comes down with the ruling, we will bow by the rulings of the court. So I decided today to go and speak to my colleague, who is the speaker. I walked up to the office and I spoke to him. We are all colleagues. We need to give the speaker a due process.
So are you saying you do not recognize whatsoever that happened up there last Thursday?
Last Thursday was very wrong. When I went there, I talked to my colleagues. I said, I came to join you. You were 43, and now we're here to make you 45. Please, colleagues, you gotta go to the main chamber and get the speaker a due process, so we can do the Liberian poor business.
So you think whatsoever that happened up there was wrong?
I think you saw me the gun Thursday. I was in session. I was in session on Thursday because some of our colleagues said a lot of things to us, and we said, no, we can't go that route. We gotta abide by the rules and regulations of the country.
So what exactly do you want now?
We need to give fanatical for due process.
So, Honorable Norman, when you join your colleague in the joint chamber, automatically we saw your signature placed on the resolution. Did you sign the resolution?
Of course I signed the resolution, because we need to do the Liberian business. Our colleagues up there yearning for 49, and our colleagues on the side looking for 37. We can't get quorum. They can get quorum. Send it in the majority, they go and join it and get the speaker on due process, so we can do the Liberian people business. We can't hold the Liberian hostage. We're going 1 month from which now? We'll be holding Liberian people. No, we can't do that. The budget before them. They can pass the budget can come to the minority. Why we are going? We go anywhere. We need to do the Liberian people business, my people.
Moving forward, where do we hope to see you? In the joint chambers or in the main chamber?
We wait for the Supreme Court rulings. When the Supreme Court rule in favor of fanatical fire, I have no option to jump fanatical fire, because what the law says and what the law says. We need to do the Liberian people and bow by the rules and regulations of the country.
Other people who said before we leave you that disappointment came from partisans of yours and other Liberians accusing you of selling yourself during the speakership election and allegedly accepting bribe. How can you make a clarity on your side?
You know, everybody got a view. Some of our colleagues from the other side don't understand the legislative politics. We believe in the rule of laws. We believe in the rule of laws. We can't be holding even our partisans a hostage. It's for us to go to the majority block and join them and come and get this speaker due process for the Liberian people business to be done. That's what we went there for. Gentlemen, you join us now. We came to get 49 or 45.
Then go to the meeting, get the speaker on due process. When the speaker will be removed and to the Liberia for business. But some of my colleagues on the outside was seeing it that way. Today, I want to see some of my colleagues from the outside from the majority. Today, you see him from in office?
Why is he not in office?
You need to ask him why he's in office.
You tell us, sir.
You need to ask him. I'm going to speak for him.
Do you have any clue that Tumofara is not in office to share?
Oh, I think you follow it. I think you're generally just from there. So you need to ask him why he in section.
But why is he not in office?
You need to ask him. I'm going to speak for him.
Okay.
Because the law, I know you believe in the law. The law should be the law.
Can you assure Liberians whatsoever decision that will come up from the Supreme Court, you will abide by?
Of course. I'm going to bow by the rules.
What sorts of things? Why you took a U-turn? Why?
Because we wait for the law. We wait for the Supreme Court rulings.
Thank you so
much. We stay holding back.
And a pattern coming from you?
The law should be the law.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. The screen number one lawmaker, the law is law.
He will respect whatsoever decision.
The law is law. So thank you. My name is Emmanuel Thomas.